Hey there, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we have built from scratch. In the last episode, I asked a question of how we were going to deal with Trick Room, and I think I had come up with a decent answer. It's not the full 100% answer, but it is something that I could try to use and maybe improve upon. So here is my answer. We're going to go into our boxes here, and you can clearly see that I have caught Burgeraf Trick Room. Now, Burgeraf itself was meant to be like a supporter that did a little bit more damage with Helping Hand, but I also wanted to do a little bit more damage in the event that it became like a Pokemon that I could use to do any type of attacking, which is why you see Nasty Plot and Psychic. So it could protect itself, reverse Trick Room, and do a little bit more damage if possible, and I can obviously replace Nasty Plot with Helping Hand or even Imprison to stop my opponent from ever activating Trick Room again, which could be the option that we use if in fact that it comes up again. We're also going to try out Tornadus and see if we get a little bit better of a result, because he puts a lot of offensive pressure on the opponents as well as give me a speed boost and Tailwind if at all possible. So we're going to give that a shot and see what happens, but I still have a major weakness. I can't do fire attacks, I can't do ground attacks, and I also cannot do poisoned attacks. So Pokemon like Ogerpon is still going to be weak again, or I'm not going to be able to do anything besides doing air attacks or flying attacks, which is these two. If Landorus I comes in, I can't really do a whole lot of damage to either one of them. Now, Ogerpon can, but it's not going to be it's unless I outspeed, it's going to be really, really tough. If I run up against another Raging Bolt, I have to be very, very careful, but I also didn't want to bring in anyone that could trigger a Defiant. That happened a lot last video, and I kind of want to try not to have that happen again. So that's my answer, and we're going to get into our matches and see if it works. Let's go. Okay, we got Fluttermane, King Gambit, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Tinglu, and Iron Hands. So we don't have to worry about triggering anybody for Defiant boosts, but we will have to worry about Fake Out from not only Incineroar, but Rillaboom. So I think, what's the best open? What's the best open? I mean, they could open with a lot of Pokemon here. I think Iron Hands is going to be part of the Pokemon that they select. So I would like to have Tornadus, just so if they have Tinglu, I can have someone to versus. Let's bring in Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, Golden Go, and Tornadus. We'll deal with the Fake Outs. Fake Outs themselves are not that bad. 5 out of 6 of my Pokemon on my team all have access to Protect. So as long as I'm predicting the Protect, it should be fine. Ooh, Reshiram. Okay. Rillaboom and Tinglu. Interesting. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Special attack is lowered by all surrounding Pokemon. Now, the reason why I have to be afraid of Tinglu is because of Fissure. But the Fake Out, I don't have Frigoraph on my team, which is totally fine. I'm going to protect here, and I'm going to Horn Leech there. So I could do a fairly decent amount of damage to Tinglu. Withdrew the Rillaboom, so here comes Incineroar. No, Iron Hands, okay. I totally forgot that's like, oh, well, he's gonna be able to do, Fake Out too. Horn Leech. Oh, that's a lot to Tinglu there. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Okay. Stealth Rock. That's gonna do a little bit of damage whenever I swap in now. Well, we're gonna switch. Do we need to switch? I mean, Fake Out still could come out. Knock off there and Horn Leech the Tinglu. I'm calling Terra here. We're gonna knock off the Iron Hands. It probably has the Assault Vest, but I didn't want to get one shot by Drain Punch, which is definitely gonna hurt Roaring Moon a lot. There's the Protect, so no damage is gonna go to that guy. Knock off. What did you have? Clear Amulet. Okay. Alright, so you are a little weird. Sword Stance. So that's another thing I need to incorporate into my team, like maybe someone that can have Haze. And if I want to have Haze, Tailwind, and a Sprankster, I know the perfect Pokemon I would use. Absolutely. Let's switch to Golden Go now. He's gonna take a little bit of the damage. But I'm gonna hit the Tinglu with Ivy Cudgel. We're gonna lose out on the little bit of attack bonus. But if the Drain Punch does come in here, or maybe Tinglu switches. Now comes Rillaboom. Ivy Cudgel. Not very effective. Yep, Wild Charge. That's what I was... Ow! Oh, it is a +2. I thought I was more resistant. It's not. I'm not resisting it. Let's heal up a little bit. That is a +2, so obviously that is going to do a ton of damage. But we'll bring out Tornadus now. Wait, he's flying. He shouldn't be hit with that at all. That's a little janky. All right, we're going to hit Iron Hands now. Fake Out could probably go over to Tornadus. Maybe. Could also Grassy Glide, but Fake Out. Oh, goes to Ogerpon, which is totally fine. Liquid Storm hits both. Does not take down the Rillaboom. Drops his speed though. Ogerpon Flinch cannot move. Wild Charge. Goes over to the Tornadus. I'm still a little like mad that the pointy sticks hurts people that are flying. Like that's a little weird to me, if you ask me. That's a little weird. It's just a wee bit weird. Out comes Roaring Moon. Okay. Let's go there and there. Probably gonna swap out Rillaboom though. That's what I would do. Yep. Can't read that. Ah, Tinglu. Acrobatics. Terraflying. Does not get the KO. You've got to be kidding me. Ivy Cudgel. Into that slot. Does knock out the Iron Hands. So who's his... Well, Grassy Field is gone. Now here's the real question. What are you going to do? Both my Pokemon can protect. I think Rillaboom's going to come back out. Nope, it's Fluttermane. Okay. You know what? We're going to do this. And I'm going to do that. Out comes the Terra. And it's Terra Fairy. Dazzling Gleam. This might KO both. Does not. Tailwind, so now I outspeed them, for sure. I Cudgel. Brings what? Oh, Fluttermane down to Sash. Heavy Slam. Does not knock out, but it gets really, really close. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably the double protect here, or the swapping in. Nope. No protects, no swaps. Just straight across KOs. I'm used to running Fluttermanes with specs, so having them not do as much damage was pretty interesting. I have Tailwind up. They only have Rillaboom in the back now. I think he's the only one. He's got Fake Out, but they gotta pick which one. Which one you want to use it on? Both of them are incredibly fast. Or I could do the double and not worry about it. You know what? Let's Fake Outs before Follow Me, I think. We're gonna protect on the Roaring Moon because they'll probably want to knock it out. I don't think I'm in range, but I don't want to test out the waters. Could also go in for a Grassy Glide too. That would do a ton of damage. Ogerpon has nothing to worry about. Oh, we guessed it. Cool. So that was potentially like the best way that they could possibly win. The other thought that I could think of is like Grassy Glide into that slot just so they can knock it out. It's not like Ogerpon can do super effective damage or even neutral to Rillaboom, so that's kind of like where I was sitting. Like if I have to fight another grass type, I don't really have anyone that can knock them out. Like if Tornadus and Roaring Moon are on the field, I have no one, which means that I might have to create a second option, but then I lose on the water coverage because a lot of people like bringing in fire types like Incineroar, and they like using Terra Fire to be able to withstand like Golden Go. So I get it, but I'm also sitting here like, how? So yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, we got Tinkaton, Whimsicott, Chi-Yu, Urshifu, Walking Wake, and Dragonite. Interesting. I don't know if I have an answer for Tinkaton. Let's take a look. Have Mold Breaker, but I will need to knock out Chi-Yu as fast as possible. Probably will bring in Farigiraf when I'm in the back so that we have something to do with Dragonite. I don't know what type of set it's going to be, but we can try that. Tornadus, Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, and Farigiraf. That's who I'll bring. I think with this particular matchup, the only people I don't know if I can KO is Tinkaton and maybe Walking Wake. Maybe. I do have Ogerpon that can do quite a bit of damage. Oh yeah, for Urshifu, that's Single Strike and Tinkaton. Mold Breaker. So we can either go for the Tailwind or the Bleak Wind. I think the Bleak Wind's going to be better. And maybe Spiky Shield. I think the Spiky Shield might do as well. No, Ivy Cudgel on the Urshifu. That's what I'll do. Fake Out. Okay. Fake Out goes to the Tornadus. Is not going to do anything. Bleak Wind Storm is going to miss someone. Oh, it misses the Urshifu, but it does hit the Tinkaton. I have to cudgel, so I'm faster than he is. Poison jab. Ooh, almost a one hit. No poison. How do I deal with Tinkaton? Like, that's a good question. How do I deal with Tinkaton? I guess we'll just Ivy Cudgel. I outspeed both. Withdraw Urshifu. To bring out Dragonite. Faint. Sequence Storm. How does Faint go first? That's interesting. And we get the speed drop on both. Let's go. Ivy Cudgel. Knocks out Tinkaton. So Dragonite, what are you going to do? Out comes Urshifu. I'm going to Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm going to swap to Farigiraf in case if you try to do extreme speed. Or maybe even Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch ain't going to do nothing with a Farigiraf now. Now, Dragonite, if I added him to our roster, he does have Stomping Tantrum and Ice Spinner. So he would bring in a ton of support to our team. And I can even teach him Fire Punch, or maybe in a different fire move altogether. He is banded though, but we could build him differently. Sucker Punch. Oh, that's gonna fail. That stinks. And no extreme speed, but I do knock down Urshifu. He goes down. Dragonite, what are you gonna do, my man? Is it Ice Spinner? Scale Shot. It's 2 to 5 times, I think. Rocks the Citrus Berry. Are you loaded dice? Drops the defenses, but raises the speed up one stage. See, that's the one thing that I hate about Scale Shot. It should do it after every attack and only does it for the one. Drops the special defenses. Okay, we'll go ahead and just do Tailwind. And that's a good question. What should I do? I'll Protect. Protecting sounds fun. I mean, I don't have anything to do with Farigiraf, and I don't want to swap by any means. I do need to be able to outspeed this Dragonite, though. I'm assuming that it's going to do for another Scale Shot. But Tailwind's going to make it so that I outspeed them for sure. Heat Wave comes out on the Chi-Yu. It's a lot to the Tornadus. Haze, okay. Why? I still have Tailwind, my man. Why? Let's swap to Raging Bolt now. I'm back Farigiraf. I didn't know Dragonite had Haze. That's interesting. That would be kind of cool. But again, mine has ban, so it's not going to work. But Dragonite does go down from a Bleak Wind Storm, does a little bit of damage over to the Chi. Just a wee bit. Heat Wave. Tornadus avoids it, but Raging Bolt is not. But it's not super effective to him anyway. Let's Protect, and I'm just going to go ahead and Snarl. To lower down... Okay, never mind. I was going to like, oh, I'll just lower down this thing's special attack until it does literally nothing. But that was a really interesting fight. Haze on Dragonite could have done quite a bit of work there. The open of Tinkaton Urshifu, though, that was pretty dope. It was excellent. I had no real answer to Tinkaton, and I didn't know that was obviously single strike. When it's Urshifu, it can be either one. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's like single strike or rapid strike. So anyways, let's move on. Okay, we got Indity, Iron Crown, Fluttermane, Urshifu, Dragonite, and Amoonguss. Okay, so we will have to deal with Expanding Force right off the bat, if that does come out. So I think the best option that I have is Roaring Moon and Ogerpon. Do I have to worry about Trick Room though? You know what? Let's open up with Roaring Moon and Tornadoes. Bring in Ogerpon, and we'll open up with Raging Bolt. I don't think Trick Room is going to be active here. I don't think they'll use it, to be honest. I think they'll be a little bit afraid. As if they open up with like Iron Crown Indity, then Trick Room would not be an option because Iron Crown would need to have Trick Room off. And the only one that would really benefit it would be Amoonguss, realistically. So I don't think Trick Room is going to be here. I think this is going to be a helping hand set for Indity. I could be wrong, right? I've seen it happen more than once. So, okay. Iron Crown and Indity. Okay, Boost Energy activates on the Iron Crown, and Special Attack was activated. I also get a boost. So let's go ahead and knock off there. And I'm going to protect. Helping Hand's going to come out. Here comes the Terra. So it's going to go straight to Iron Crown. Psychic. Fighting. Okay. Change the Terra type. I think that's more defensive. Knock off on the Indity. Knocks it straight out of the park. I get hurt by a little bit by the Rocky Helm. But now no Helping Hand. And if this is Expanding Force, which it is, it's not going to do anything to Roaring Moon. Because he's Dark type. So, yay. Sent out Urshifu, which is a Rapid Strike. Who do I have in the back? Interesting. Let's do... Acrobatics there. And Terra Dark, Bleak Wind Storm, both. Here we go. Now Expanding Force isn't going to do anything. I do become weaker to Urshifu, but I don't think Surging Strikes is going to knock me out per se. Acrobatics takes Iron Crown down to 1 HP. Bleak Wind Storm hits both and gets the double KO. Oh my gosh, am I about to get into Ultra Ball right now? Is that what it is? Am I about to hit Ultra Ball right now? After how many videos? 7? I mean, seven attempts, right? All 7. We're gonna go ahead and knock off, and I'm gonna Tailwind. This Fluttermane's gonna hurt me a lot, so with the knockoff, almost KOs it, saves it from the sash. Dazzling Gleam. Will I get KO'd? Oh, Roaring Moon does, but Tornadoes doesn't. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Well, even if, right? That was a 4 times effective Dazzling Gleam. That's not happening. Bring out Raging Bolt. 7 videos we've been able to sit in grade 9. That's commendable and all in itself. Just saying. Protect. Ah, the double protect. Let's go. So Thunderclap is going to fail. But it's not going to fail next time. Well, it could. It still could. It absolutely could. Never mind. But I am going to set it up, and I'm going to do Bleak Wind, so hopefully I don't miss. I hope Bleak Wind hits. Thunderclap fails. That's a setup move. But Bleak Wind does not. So maybe they were trying to set up Trick Room? Fluttermanes do carry that now, which is dope. But when you move like last anyway, it makes it really, really hard to set up Trick Room. But oh my gosh. Let's go. I think we hit it. Did we hit Ultra Ball? So we got our league points, which is great. So in that particular match, the only critique that I have is that obviously as soon as I saw the expanding force play, I think they should have played around it. Like if they had like a Terra Blast to hit Roaring Moon instead of the expanding force, I think it would have went more into their favor. But as soon as I got Tailwind up and had acrobatics on Roaring Moon, I don't think it was yeah, it was really, really hard. I had super effective on both no matter what I did. So that was cool. But we're gonna do this live. Yeah, go ahead. Yep, continue. Did I do it? Oh, I did. Let's go. And I'm already a quarter of the way in. Let's go. Yes. Yes. 7 videos and I finally hit Ultra Ball. Let's see how long it takes us to get out of Ultra Ball. Let's go. Okay, we've got Whimsicott, Terrakion, Dodonzo, Tatsugiri, Fluttermane, and Chi-Yu. These are literal cores. 2-man cores. 3 2-man cores. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna beat it. To be honest, I don't know if I can. So, we're gonna have to try eventually, right? I think Tornadus and I want to say Roaring Moon might be the best. I mean, we did a lot of damage last time with those two. Like those two just took the game, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle Terrakion. But we can give it a shot. He does know Rock Slide, so in that case. Will he have Earthquake? I don't know if we'll go with Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, and Raging Bolt. I think that's going to be the best ones. We'll leave Golden Go and Furgraph in the back. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to do with this core. Dodonzo Tatsugiri is probably ones that I worry about the most, just because of the fact that one, I would have to save my Terra for Raging Bolt. But, oh, here we go. Here we go. Beads of Ruin lowers down everyone's special defenses, and I got booster energy on the Roaring Moon. Attack was heightened. Booster energy activated on the Fluttermane 2, and speed was heightened. Okay, that answers my question. We're gonna immediately click Tailwind, and I'm gonna go to this into Fluttermane. Now, if it is Dodonzo in the back, I'm kind of screwed, but at the same time, I have to be able to knock out this Fluttermane, and I know Chi-Yu is going to follow after that, depending on what they have on their set. Now, Tailwind goes off, and Fluttermane, who is the main attacker, is going to go down. Their item has been used, so I know it's not Sash. Chi-Yu, however, is going to be a Pokemon I have to worry about after. And the crit on the Fluttermane knocks it down. 1-hit KO. There's the Heat Wave. Misses Tornadus. Does a lot of damage to the Roaring Moon. Out comes Dodonzo. Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and swap to... Well, should I swap to them? Let's taunt the Dodonzo. Actually, let's do that. And I'm going to knock off Dodonzo. I want to get the item off because here comes Tatsugiri. So now they need to go into a little bit more of a defensive core. Ooh, that's a rare. Whose trainer is that? The Cherish Ball. That means it came from someone special. 2 points in each stat, which is totally fine. Okay. Bleak Wind Storm, it's also going to fail because it doesn't hit Tatsugiri, but it will hit the Dodonzo. Now I need to not let it do Protect now. So I'm going to hit it that, and I'm going to hit that. Taunt. No more protects for you. No substitutes. None of that nonsense. And I'm going to hit you with a knockoff. So now you don't get the additional healing from leftovers. Here comes the Wave Crash right into Roaring Moon, which is totally fine. I'm gonna summon up Raging Bolt. Come on out. How long do I have for Tailwind? Tailwind's one more turn. I'm gonna protect because I need to protect him. And I'm gonna well, actually Thunderclap would do quite a bit of damage. But I'm gonna Thunderbolt instead. Actually, well, that's a good question. What are they gonna do? He's probably gonna Terra. If it's Terra Fairy, Dragon Pulse isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, we'll just go straight Thunderbolt. I mean, they have to attack. They can't do anything else. So Thunderclaps would work, but I need to preserve it for later. Oh, that was good. Oh, here comes the Earthquake. Okay. Does nothing to the tornadoes, but it will hit Raging Bolt for quite a bit. Now this is +2, not enough to get the KO, but my Tailwind is gone. We're just gonna put it right back up though, and I'm gonna hit the Thunderbolt. Dodonzo goes down. He can't stand another attack. He did outspeed me before, but he doesn't now. So take this. And I don't think Tatsugiri gets to attack. I mean, he might. He might. Now it's just Chi-Yu and Tatsugiri versus my 2 Pokemon. But I have Tailwind. Okay. I'm going to protect here. And I'm going to go ahead and Snarl here. I'm going to lower down their attack. Their special attack. So now this is going to do less damage. Someone else does Snarl. That's dope. Like, I'm okay with it. Out comes Muddy Water. Doesn't hurt the tornadoes. Will hurt the Raging Bolt. Not enough to get the KO though. But accuracy fell. So that sucks. Bleak Wind Storm. And I'm gonna Thunderclap. I'm gonna Thunderclap Chi-Yu. Did he not attack, or did he just not do something? Someone avoided it. Ooh, Tatsugiri. Wait, it can miss? That's so funny. I never had that miss before, but his accuracy was lowered. So I completely understand that. 100%. Let's bring out Ogerpon. And let's just go ahead and do the Bleak Wind Storm Ivy Cudgel. Oh, there's the Protect. Oh, it's the double. Okay. Okay. I thought those guys were choiced. They're not. So Chi-Yu's probably sashed? Could also be something else. And my Tailwind's gone. Okay. So I'm going to Protect and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel Chi-Yu. He's probably going to outspeed me still, but I want to at least protect Tornadus so that he doesn't get knocked out here. Out comes Overheat. Right into the Ogerpon, does not get the KO. It's a lot. I should have done Tailwind. I should have done Tailwind. They doubled into a slot, got extremely lucky. All right, Bleak Wind Storm. I outspeed, so Helping Hand on the Chi-Yu. Bleak Wind Storm. It's gonna miss both. Oh, that's just my luck. Wait, what? Snarl missed? Nuh-uh. Alright, go ahead again. Helping Hand. Man, I wish you wouldn't have missed last time. Bleak Wind Storm hits both. See, I would have won there if that would have hit both last time. And Snarl missed. Oh, that's so cheesy. That's okay. I knew I should have Tailwinded. That game would have been completely different if I would have Tailwinded, went into the Chi-Yu, and, you know, done that. Or maybe even, like, I don't know, Protected? Spiky Shield would have done quite a bit there, but they wouldn't have gotten the minuses, but I don't think it would have really mattered. But I definitely misplayed there. I thought that I wanted to make sure that Tornadus survived so that I can use them later, but because I didn't activate Tailwind, I lost it. Let's move. Let's go forward. Okay, we got Fluttermane, Corviknight, Garchomp, Tyranitar, Incineroar, and Ogerpon. Interesting. I don't have a way to deal with Corviknight, though. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't think Raging Bolt can take him out because I think he's still flying. I don't have a fighting type to deal with it. No fire to deal with it. He might, because he's flying, ground's not going to deal with it. Yeah, this is going to be really, really fun. Let's go ahead and bring in Tornadus. And we had a lot of good luck with just bringing out Roaring Moon to start us off. But if I do that and it's like Garchomp or Tyranitar, it's going to be like the worst Pokemon to bring it in. But if it's someone like Incineroar, where it may not matter, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to bring in Goldengo instead. I have Roaring Moon in the back, and I think we'll finish this off with Ogerpon. Because I don't think anyone else has priority except for Ogerpon and Incineroar. Ogerpon being Grassy Glide, but Fake Out for Incineroar. We don't have to worry about that too much. But I do have to worry about Body Press from the Corviknight. Opens up, Garchomp, Corviknight, Goldengo, and Tornadus. So let's go and just click Taunt. Let's see. Do you have anyone? Nope, you don't. Okay. We're probably gonna match speeds here, so we're just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna use the Terra on Goldengo, and I'm gonna Nasty Plot. That way I get a +2 and put these two on high alert right away. Because now, like, Stomping Tantrum or Earthquake's not going to do a whole lot, and I am still effective by Body Press, but he will have to take, like, a turn or two to get, like, bulk ups up. Because I don't think he's got Iron Defense, but he could. Tailwind goes off. Garchomp protects. Nasty plot, because I go before Corviknight. Now, are you going to do Tailwind? You are. Okay. So we are matching speeds. But I can now do Taunt. Nope. Nope. He's got a special ability I don't really care for. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Liquid Storm. It's going to miss someone, but it's going to hit the Corviknight. It's a crit too, that's good. Rock Slide. That doubles. Shadow Ball, no flinches. Right into the Corviknight. And it goes down. Garchomp, how could you betray me like this? How could you? You were my main dragon. How dare you team up with another trainer? Next up is Tyranitar. So which set are you? Let's go and protect, and I'm just going to go ahead with the Make It Rain. This is a +2 Make It Rain. It's going to do all the damage, and then I go back down to +1. But Garchomp did move before Golden Go. Rock Slide doesn't hurt Tornadus. And it's gonna miss Golden Go. Oh, let's go. Make It Rain. This doesn't miss though. One shots the Garchomp. This is a lot of damage to Tyranitar though. Out comes the Rock Slide. You are really going for those flinches. I mean, more power to... Oh, that's a lot of damage. My Pokemon's buffed by the sand. Who's your last? It is a Fluttermane. Okay. We both still have Tailwind, right? I have Tailwind for one more turn. They have... Okay. That tells me exactly what I need to do. I'm going to double protect. Terra comes up. It's going to go to the Fluttermane. It's good that I checked the stats because I wouldn't have known that it was going to be... Oh, you protected last turn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tornadus. I should have swapped you out. I'm so sorry. This ruined my entire strat. This ruined my entire strategy. I'm so sorry, Tornadus. Oh, I goofed. I should have swapped. I goofed. That was my bad. Oh, I forgot that I protected on Tornadus. Our Tailwinds are gone. I still have one more though. Question is, will I be able to outspeed Fluttermane? Probably not. Let's go into Ogerpon. We'll go into Ogerpon and do damage immediately to the Fluttermane. That way I can knock it out and set myself up for success. And then we will Dazzling Gleam. I moved before Tyranitar for Ogerpon, so I believe I will survive at least one. Yep, Ogerpon will live. Thank you. Golden Go goes down, which is totally fine. Ivy Cudgel goes right into Fluttermane. Knocks it out. Now that could have been Sash, but because of the sand, it made it really, really hard. Rock Slide comes out. It's gonna knock down the Ogerpon, but I got rid of the Pokemon that was the fastest, and that's all I cared about. Bring out Roaring Moon. Get a Photosynthesis boost. Attack was heightened. And let's go ahead and knock off. I don't know what item it has. Knock off? Is it... Oh, the Assault Vest, okay. Nice punch. They needed the ice to win there. Alright. Battle's canceled. Okay, it's like acrobatics goes right in there. Whew. Oh, if I would have just swapped out to like sacrifice Roaring Moon. Yes, I would have felt bad, but I could have came in, activated Tailwind, and just completely wiped them off the field with Make It Rain. Like that would have just completely won the game one turn earlier. I forgot Protect on Tornadus, so I had already used it, so it would have been a double for him. Dang it. Well, that's okay. We still got the dub, but that's a good thing to keep in mind. Okay, if I use Protect, to swap him out and just take a sacrifice just so that I can walk in with a brand new Mon, get the Tailwind up, and then put a lot more pressure out there immediately. So let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. As you can see, we are 35 battles in, 17 wins and 18 losses. And after 7 videos, we're finally in Ultra Ball tier. I am super excited. With the small changes that we had made to our team, it seems that we were able to get to where we need to be, and hopefully we can continue our stride and hit Master Ball. If not, we'll let the Trick Room team next week take over and see what we could do from that front. Since it is the end of the video and I appreciate you watching up to this point, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below of what you guys thought about today's video, the matches, the Pokemon choices, and yeah, just go ahead and leave it down there as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. You guys can contact me in other ways too by following me on Twitter or joining the Discord. Those are going to be in the description and they are free to join and follow whenever you'd like. If you're a returning viewer of mine or someone that's brand new looking over the channel, first of all, hello, thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, there's a playlist at the end of the video at the end card where you'll have the entire playlist of everything I've done up to this point and something that is meant for just you. I don't know what that is, but I heard it's pretty dope, whatever it is. And if you are someone that continues to watch my content, please consider leaving a subscribe while you're here. It's free, it helps out the channel, and it does let me know that you guys like what you see. I'm trying to hit 450 subs by the end of this month so that we can try to hit 500 by the end of April. And if you guys can help me out with that, I would be greatly appreciative of the efforts that you guys are willing to put. And that's all that I have. So until next video, I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you all next time. Take care and have a good one. Peace.